Hey guys, welcome back to the card table. Jared here with everyone's favorite little Winkle Brave. Corner. That's all. Yeah. Coming to you today with some deck profiles. This is gonna be a little special one because a couple videos back, you guys may have remembered I said I was going to the ARG circuit in Dayton, which was last week, and went to Center Day on Sunday and actually got top 8. At 6th place, not my best performance, but it was a smaller ARG. I got my top 8. I don't really want to say too many more details about that, but it's close, Matt. Not really like the art too much. I mean, I guess Dark's cool. Draken's not. But yeah, got my invite, so there's that. I thought today what we would do was actually go over that deck that I got the invite with, because this is a clan I haven't really shown yet, and it's one that was more of a fun deck, but I just liked it and wanted to do it. It's robots. It's dimensional robots. Let's go use as a starter. Does the same thing as like 98% of all the other starters in this game. So of course, this is a force clan, which means it only uses force markers. These are like the only ones I'm going to use now are my blasters until the Gear Chronicle ones come out, obviously. Also show off this plug-in drive check. One of the craziest podcasts actually uses Monster, so check them out if you guys want. It's a really cool podcast. I got markers for this and everything, so I thought I'd plug real quick. Anyways, moving into the deck itself. Grade 3s, we're rocking 4 Dayushas, 2 Great Dayushas, 2 my Mystery Tech, Silvard. Dayusha himself is kind of the main card of the deck. Basically, his ability is, once you reach that threshold of 38k, then he gains a critical. Well, 35k, but same thing. But once you reach 35, he's critical, and you could rest a number of cards once per turn to give him plus 10 power for each of those. So it's a really cool card. Of course, Force. In this deck, you're almost always putting your Force markers on the Vanguard. So you can be 23 base. That means to get into that zone, you just need to rest 2 cards. But of course, the Magic Police has a bunch of other power-ups and ways to do that, so you don't necessarily have to rest. It's all about smart play, kind of. One thing I like to do, because that critical is a continuous effect, is just boost them by 1 to get them up to 33. So you're swinging 33 single, your opponent might be at like 2-3 damage, whatever, and they've got to think about that. Like typically 2 damage is pretty safe zone, 3 not quite as much, but you can still kind of do stuff with it. But yeah, second you hit a trigger on that, all of a sudden you're swinging for 3 damage for no reason at all. So that's really cool. That's just like the hugest damage bluff ever, and I love it. Great Dayush is kind of our secondary grade 3. Not the biggest fan, but I mean it's kind of what we have to right now, since it's the only other real option with a Force Gift. Unless you use Miracle Beauty, that's a different engine. I haven't still playing around with that. Yeah, Great Dayusha. If you have them in your hands on a turn that you haven't ridden yet, if you hadn't placed a grade 3 or higher on your Vanguard Circle, which does kind of get striding, unfortunately, then you could ride him mid-battle phase, which gives you Dimension Police to Resander, always a great thing, and this one, of course, does plus your entire field when you place them. So, I think you have to be at 45, 45 or greater for that to happen. Like I said, not too hard for Dayusha, just stack them a couple times. And you say, eat my delicious threatening triple crit track. Okay, you blocked it. Here comes another one. It doesn't get any extra crits or anything, but oh well, it's just a huge damage thing. And the fact that your opponent really can't expect to guard against 2 giant attacks in turn. Finally, my boy Silvard. He's the king of the Common Riders. Skill, if rearguard only, unfortunately, but if your Vanguard's 30k or higher, he gets plus 5 into crits. Means he's 18 double, typically. There are some ways to boost him up, but the fact that you got a rearguard swing double crit as well as your Vanguard swing for your 2 to 3 crit without any triggers. Like I said, this deck just damage starves so much. You can block it all, but then your opponent better hope that they can do stuff without any damage, because they're probably at like 2 counterblast or whatever, and they don't want to take any other hits. On the grade 2s, we got Feral Miracle Cooties. I can't do it this way. It's hard to do it this way. Got some Dad Dragons, 3 of them. 2 Cosmo Beaks. and 3 Common Riders because the Common Rider. Let's just do this order. So Common Rider boy, the avatar of the deck. It's kind of the filler room, but I like him because he's a Common Rider. It's half the reason I built this deck was Common Riders. Mass Riders. Mass Police, they call him this game. Yeah, basic skill, if your Vanguard has a crit, he gets an extra crit, then he gets an extra 5. Makes him a 15 base. It matters sometimes. That's all I'm going to say. Cosmo Beak and Die Dragon are kind of, I don't want to say like nearing each other, but they have similar skills. That Cosmo Beak once a turn, Die Dragon, wherever this guy is, so plus 1 once per turn, your Vanguard gets plus 5. And once your Vanguard is 35 or greater, he gets plus 10. So, powers up your Dayusha, gets you to that threshold a lot easier. And yeah, once your Vanguard is big, he becomes a 20k beater. Nice. Cosmo Beaks, same kind of thing, counterblast 1 on place, both it and your Vanguard get that plus 5. So, once again, gives you that power threshold, and makes you have a 15k attacker. Not bad, not bad. Half the time you're resting your dude, so that power won't matter. But the power-ups matter. The power-ups matter. And of course, final grade 2 is Miracle Cootie. We're not running the booty, but we're running the cootie. Real quick skill, just on hit if your Vanguard's 3k or higher, 30k or higher, then you can draw a card. Cute. The reason I'm running her, you could run Dandy Guy to get 15k shield. You could run your 10k to get more shield. I like her because on hit pressure, you want to do a lot in this deck because half the time you can be swinging Giant Vanguard that you're going to want to block, which means you want your rear guards to matter as well. And that draw power is going to help you draw into your Great Dayushas. I should mention I only have 2. I'd probably run a third if I had 3. And fill up for the board for your card I'll show you in just a moment, because I'm about to go into grade 1s. Here we go. So grade 1s, we got 2 Common Rider Perfect Guards. Once again, Common Rider, I have to run it. 4 Die Braves, 2 Die Tigers, 2 Magical Girl, that's totally not Die Lander, and 3 Commander Laurel. You'll start with Laurel, because that's the card I was talking about. So, old Laurel, you guys remember, of course, lets you rest all your dudes, restand your Vanguard, get that second attack off. This time's a little bit different. It's counterblast 1, rest 4 of you guys, which can include him. Then you choose one of your cards, double its current power, and give it an extra critical. Neat. Same for Dayusha Vanilla, because then, once again, you're hitting at 35 very quickly and getting extra crit, which means you'll be swinging base 3 now. What I like to do with him is target the Silvard, the other grade 3 that's the 18k grade 2. And 2 crit, like words. Basically what I'll do with it is, without any boost, without any triggers or anything, suddenly that rear guard is now swinging 36,000 with triple critical. That is insane, the fact that that's going to be like on top of your Dayusha crits. So yeah, very threatening card. On all his 15k is also the 30 doubles, your 20k comes to 20k on hits, draw a card. Like you don't always use him on the Vanguard, but it is nice to use him on the Vanguard, let's put it that way. Very good card. Been playing around with 2 and 3 right now. He seems okay, but half the time it's kind of dead. We got the Dayusha pieces, Lander. If your Vanguard's 30k or higher, then you can't intercept. I chose this over the 2-card place because I feel like they're going to be guarding a lot anyways. I mean, perfect cards every turn. And Die Tiger, on hit, retire more on hit effects. Yeah, gives you a little control. Common Rider, we already talked about. He's a perfect guard. I run 2 and 2 in most decks when I get the chance. But mainly he's in here because the Common Rider, I have to run the Common Riders. I built this deck for Common Riders. And finally, Die Lander, Die Brave, Die Robo Boy. I'm going to cough. Kind of like Die Dragon, Soul Blast 1 once a turn, your Vanguard gets plus 5. And he has another effect where once your Vanguard hits, you can Soul Charge him to draw a card. So really cool, more on hits, more draw power. Like I said, you want to have constantly a full board for your Commander Laurel's ability, and also so you can draw into your Great Dayushas easier for that re-ride. So really cool, gives you some burst draw. I like him a lot. Plays cool looking robot. The triggers, pretty straightforward. We got some crits, you see them? We got the 6 crits. We got some draws, you see them? Yep, there are 6 draws. 2 perfect draws. Like I said, I run 2 and 2 on the perfects. Yes, I do more vanillas. Number 1, I want the Common Rider in here. It's a horrible reason, but I don't care. The grid ones are kind of fillery right now, in my opinion. Like, they all do some cute things, but they all do some cute things. Plus, this one's a penguin. Gotta run lots of penguins. And, of course, heal triggers, there they are. You run them, their heals. So, yeah, that's quick, not so quick video updates on my Dimension Robos. Like I said, I'll be probably running up to grade 3s, coming out one of the perfect draws, or Laurel for, like, maybe another perfect draw. And then him, the Dayusha, Great Dayusha. But in general, that's how it works. Typically, you're going to be seeing, like, 2 big attacks a turn. If you have the Great Die, you could hit, like, 3, maybe 4 if you didn't have to rest too much. So, against Protect, it really falters, but it has some very threatening skills. Like, this is very much, like, all in the Vanguard deck with giant robots and Common Riders and other anime things. It's a really cool anime deck. So, yeah, like this video. If you guys are also Dimension Police players, if you guys enjoyed it, let me know. And until next time, this is Jared signing off. Always embrace the Common Rider. Wait, the Infinite. This is a Common Rider. He looks cool. Bushro, give us more Master Police support.